Are you interested in meditation? Are you perhaps one of those people who have wanted to start but just never got to it? Or maybe you've been practicing sort of on and off and you would wish it to be more consistent. In this video I will give you a simple meditation technique which you can start right away, and I will also dare you to take part in the meditation challenge with me. My name is Maria, and on this channel we talk about meditation, mindfulness and all the related stuff. This video is about a technique called mindfulness of breathing or awareness of breath. If you've heard of meditation, you probably heard about it, maybe even tried it. This technique is perfect for beginners, for amateurs and for professionals alike. And it's as simple as it sounds. You find a nice meditation posture with a straight back and make sure you're really comfortable, that your body is balanced and grounded, and just take a little bit of time for your body and your mind to relax. And gradually start paying attention to your breath, to the in-breaths and out-breaths, and how they feel in the nostrils, how the air comes in and out. Just breathing naturally without trying to change or contrive your breath. Following the in-breath, the out-breath, and also the space in between. Now, when I said simple, I didn't mean easy. If you've tried this technique, you probably notice very quickly that your mind starts to wander. You find yourself doing all kinds of other things, even when your body is kind of looking like it's meditating. You may find yourself answering that nasty email, or grocery shopping, or talking to someone, or cleaning, whatever, not meditating, not following the breaths. And that's completely normal. This is how our minds work. In fact, this is what contributes to the mindfulness practice. This is how we train our mindfulness muscle, so to say. So each time when you notice that your mind is wandering, you simply notice that, thank yourself for noticing it, and simply return to the breath. Each time your mind wanders away, you just bring it back. As simple as that. Another difficulty that people discover is that when they sit on the cushion, calm themselves down, relax, and start following the breaths, they start falling asleep. The mind becomes kind of dull, spaced out, and you're noticing this sort of sleepiness. This is not what we want. Some people can even wake up to their own snoring. This one is a bit more difficult to deal with, but it's not impossible. So if you are noticing that you're becoming more sleepy, you can remind yourself of your motivation to practice. Even when we are very sleepy, but we have to do something important, we usually find the energy to do it. What you can also try is opening your eyes a little bit and straightening your back. So, why the breath? There's many reasons to it. First of all, the breath is always with you. As long as we are alive, we breathe. Your breath can flow naturally, and you can also change it. You can breathe deeper or longer if you want to, although in this practice we try to breathe naturally without changing the breath. The Buddha specifically recommended this practice to people who have a tendency for rumination and negative compulsive thinking, and that's many people. And finally, breath is simple, clear and foolproof. Now, this practice might not be for everyone. Some people discover that breath is boring. And that might be because it kind of is. It can't really compete in terms of being entertaining with Netflix or video games, but our world is so full of things fun that we have this constant craving in our mind for more and more input, for more and more stimulation. And that really doesn't make us happier. In fact, when we go through this initial threshold of feeling bored and unentertained, we start noticing that the simple activities such as breathing can actually be very peaceful and pleasant without necessarily having to be fun. Another common problem is trying to force the breath. You may start noticing that you are breathing not in a normal fashion. Maybe you're breathing longer or trying to breathe deeper, or on the contrary, your breath becomes very shallow and kind of nervous. Whatever it is, we try to overcome it as much as possible in the practice. This might need a little bit of time to adjust, and I really recommend you to give it a try during this meditation challenge. And if it doesn't work after 1 month, then you can switch to something else. For example, observing the sounds. So I challenge you to start meditation every day for 1 month. You can do 25 minutes a day if it's possible for you, or if it sounds shocking, then you can start with 10. You certainly do have 10 minutes a day, don't you? You can find a nice place and choose a good posture with a straight back. You can watch my video on meditation posture if you need some help with that. If you want to take part in this challenge, and this can be at any time, maybe 1 year after this video was published or 10 years after that, you can leave a comment under this video and then comment on this comment in 1 month and tell how it went. So without waiting any longer, you can start this challenge today, because whenever you want to start something, it's always going to be today. It just happens to be the only day when you can start something. So if you want more on mindfulness and meditation, feel free to subscribe to this channel and give a like to this video. I'll be very happy.